Hello there, and welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Jacob, and thank you so much for attending this lecture on Pokemon Biology. Joining me here...
you bet.
Sorry.
Excuse you, Corbin.
What was that?
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
This is the professor's time, not your time, okay?
I know. I talk so little in these lessons that I really need all the chance I get to talk.
Yeah, you really don't talk enough.
I don't talk enough. Joining me here in the classroom, in our classroom, not some Skarmory staff habitat classroom. No, this is our
We're back.
beloved spherical classroom.
It's good to be back. I missed it here.
I love this classroom and all the sphericalness that we have.
I know, and the pit of Pokemon balls at the bottom. Oh, beautiful.
All the Pokeballs. I'm just gonna move them around a bunch just to remember what it's like to be in here.
I know. Oh, gosh, I did miss it. I do like my seed. I do like the seed. I've drawn my name here on the side of it. I do miss it. It's like a nice little breeze that kind of comes in, especially on these hotter days.
You spelled your name wrong, Corbin.
Oh crap. All right. Well, okay. It's a C-O-R-B-I-N.
Anyways, as I was saying, joining me here in our classroom is, of course, my wonderful teaching assistant, Mr. Curtis. Mr. Curtis, how are you?
Thank you, Professor. I'm not deserving of that affectation, but I'll take it from
Big
you.
word.
The only person in this classroom that's wonderful is you, though, Professor. So please have all your wonderful back. My wonderful professor.
Okay, well, stop. You're throwing sweat on me by
wonderful.
moving your hands around. It's awful.
Wonderful.
It's gross. Ugh, stop.
Wonderful.
No, he's
Stop.
okay.
Also, joining us here in the classroom today is our young trainer in training, Corbin. Corbin, how are you?
How young is he? He's 10 years old, and you would never be able to tell by the way I sound. But I'm good. I'm doing all right. It is a nice, breezy morning. And I rode my bike today. I have my short shorts on. Look at that. That way you get a little extra breeze.
Let's see a little Band-Aid on there, Corbin. What'd you do? Scratch up your leg?
I did. Yeah, I'm still suffering from the Corsola kick. Random stuff just still happidges to me.
It's the curse.
Yeah, like what?
The curse.
Well, when I was biking today, for example, a Pidgey jumped out in front of me as I was crossing through this this little bush path right outside here. I was so close to the school too. That's what annoys me. I was right on the corner. Pidgey flies out. I literally fall over my handles and flip and then skin my knee on the ground. It was really bad.
Oh no!
I hobbled right into Rosalind's office. She patched me up. Rosalind Roselia.
That's
for all the kids at home. And
that's awful, Corbin. You didn't get a video of it, did you?
I did not get a video. That
would have been so
funny.
funny.
And nobody else was watching
bad
it. Nobody else got a video. Don't ask around. Nobody else got a video of it. Don't worry about it.
I was hearing this morning about some kids whispering in the hallways about, they said a new video was on
No. YouTube? No. That's our new videos. Yeah, no.
They were calling it like Bike Flip Kid or something.
No.
That kind of sounds what you were describing, Corbin.
It's actually Kid Bike Flipper, but anyways, the point is, it doesn't matter. Okay, it really
Kid Bike
is
Flipper
just,
sounds like a superhero.
Yeah, well, thank you. But that wasn't me, so it doesn't matter.
Sidekick to Captain Bike Flipper.
You don't need to go searching around for that video. Okay, and if somebody emails it to you in the middle of class, maybe just trash it. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, I guess we'll see if that happens later on in the middle of class. I don't know, probably won't.
I'll have to send Annette a message here in just a second. See if she can check
you don't need to do that.
The security camera logs from outside of the school.
Oh,
no,
yeah, so
I
you
don't
get a
think
different
that's
angle
worth
on it.
Yeah.
No.
All right, guys, before we really get into this lesson, I have a Gengar mail here that I would like to read, if that's okay.
What?
I don't know why I ask. I always do it anyways. So it comes to us from somebody by the name of Coco.
Coco.
Yes.
Coco Laracha.
They say, hello, the legendary Professor Jacob, the Ultra Beast Mr. Curtis, or Curtis, as you say, spelled as Curtis prefers.
Thank you.
And the mythical Corbin. Wow, mythical.
Thank you.
Was warranted that.
It was.
Ultra, yes. Beast? Beast?
Yeah. Agreed.
I would use the term hog. I would have called him Ultra Hog, Mr. Curtis, but that's just me.
Ooh, what's a hog?
It's when it's a hot dog combined. It's when you it's a shorthand version of a hot dog. You say a hog.
Oh yeah, I feel like you've told me this before.
I guess the Ultra Beasts of Alola are pretty cool Pokemon. So I'll take it. I'll take that.
Are they even Pokemon though? They're Ultra Beast.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. They're pretty cool Pokemon adjacent entities.
They're things.
Yeah.
Sure, and maybe we'll learn about them at some point. Maybe next week. I don't know.
Maybe next week.
Um,
Maybe in 2 weeks.
The Gengar mail goes on to say, "My name is Coco, and as you may have heard, I am Becker's little brother, and I was just dying to send a Gengar mail to you."
Well, I'm glad you're still alive to send it.
Oh yeah, I'm survived. You survived.
Typing with blood pouring out.
I'm dying to send it. I'm dying. I should go to urgent care, but I'm gonna send this Gengar mail instead.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I have so much to say, and I have to put this out of the way. Corbin, Corbin, Ash, Prof. Wait for his reaction. That was in parentheses. Is dating Dawn.
No, that's a lie. I follow her on social media on all 20 of my accounts, and that is not true.
Corbin, it's okay.
They're just
okay.
they're just friends. They're just friends. It's okay. Trust me.
I see the tears in your eyes, Corbin, but it's
No.
okay.
He's in denial right now, Mr. Curse. It's
No,
okay.
I had
That's a
something in
healthy
my
part
eye.
of acceptance.
It was a leaf in my eye from earlier when I fell. Don't worry about it.
Full leaf?
No, not a full leaf. Half a leaf.
Oh, okay.
See, now it's out.
God, that sounded so wet.
I think I think everyone, fellow virtual students will remember that Becker sent us some emails back during the Slugma lesson and the Umbreon lesson as well.
Ooh,
so
okay.
we've gotten.
Oh, would you like to
two
read them again, Mr. Curtis?
I don't think. No.
I mean, that's okay. I mean, if you want me to, I can. But I mean,
maybe just the highlights. Maybe remind us all.
Dear Professor Jacob, Mr. Curtis.
Okay, I don't care that much. I don't
the
care
whole
that much.
thing.
It's me, Becker, my brother.
Immediately, I don't care.
It's me, Becker again. My brother Coco, his Chespin, my Score Bunny have been embarked on exciting research expeditions
I
about
recall.
there. Yes.
Yes.
No,
anyways.
it's all flooding back. It's all flooding back.
Coco, how's your Chespin? That's what I want to know.
Well, maybe they'll tell us in the Gengar mail.
Maybe.
They say, Mr. Curtis, my favorite bug type is Shuckle. You see, I study mollusk Pokemon like Magcargo, Shuckle, Wochain, etc. Plus, Shuckle is adorable. Corbin is kind of cute.
Oh, thanks so much. Honestly,
No.
that means a lot. I appreciate that. Nothing could really break my vibe. That really made my whole day.
And then they go on to say, no Corbin stars, please.
What? Why don't you want them?
Because they're not as cool as my gold stars, and that's the truth.
No, I don't have a leaf in my eye. It's real.
We can put the leaf back in your eye, Corbin.
Okay.
Yeah, I have some leaves
hurts.
over here
I'm
in my
taking it back
pocket. I mean, I
No,
can.
I want your leaves.
You sure? I mean,
I'm good.
I got some more over here. I could.
No, I do.
could-
Why do you have so many leaves in your jacket, Mr. Curtis? What the heck, dude?
Oh, they're a lot of good. They're a lot of good fiber.
Yeah. Mr. Curtis,
Yeah.
they're called leaves, not takes.
Uh,
Portia, if you can put in a snare hit sound in there, right? That'd be great.
Pause for laughter. All right, everybody has to pull over that's driving right now.
Yeah,
that was
laughing.
hilarious.
They should be taking notes already, so they shouldn't be driving.
If you're listening in class, excuse yourself so you can go to the bathroom and laugh really hard, maybe poop a bit.
Why is everybody listening to these lessons while doing other things? They should be just listening to the lesson.
What do you think? People are just staring at a wall listening to this? If you're staring at a wall, feel free to laugh at the wall like a crazy person.
No, they're taking notes, doing the assignments.
Oh,
Yeah.
What do you think? Is this some kind of show, Corbin?
no, I don't think it's a show and a dance.
Exactly. It's not entertaining.
A show would involve entertainment. Yeah, and this isn't entertaining. Trust me, it's not. Being here in person, it's not entertaining. You're not missing much.
Okay. Anyways, they finished the Gengar mail by saying, have a good lesson. P.S., and this is all in caps, but I don't want to yell. We are not stupid in the Kalos region. Our professor, not you, Professor Jacob, the Colosian professor, I forget his name. Our professor is. So, what's
So dumb, they didn't even bother to put their name there.
Yeah, what's
That's how
what's-
forgettable they are.
Hold on. I know.
I think
who
it's
it is.
Sycamore, isn't it? No. Sycamore.
It is Sycamore. Yes.
Oh, it was a guess.
Yeah, you're right. You got it. Yes, and I knew that. I was just waiting to see if you knew it, Corbin.
Oh, yeah. No, I knew it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Coco. I appreciate your email today.
Yeah, appreciate your Gengar mail. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Well,
you.
I mean, Mr. Curtis, how much do you appreciate Coco's Gengar mail?
Scale from 1 to Gold Star.
We've already rolled out a Corbin star.
Yeah, ruled. So no Corbin stars are allowed.
They're not
Yes.
happening.
Okay.
Can't
All right.
by request.
Well, Coco did tell us about their favorite bug type. So Shuckle, yeah, Shuckle's a pretty good one. You
Shuckle
make a
is
lot of
great.
good juice, a lot of good juices, some smoothies from Shuckle juice.
A lot of good chuckles from Shuckle.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
very good. It's very probiotic, good for the stomach. Along with these leaves, these fibrous leaves here.
He's padding for time. He's padding for time.
But yes, I will give Coco a golden star.
Excellent. Great work.
Thank you,
There it is.
Coco.
That's
Expect that in the mail.
Here you go, Coco. Don't spend it all in one place. Make sure you, in fact, invest this gold star. It'll be big money later on down the road.
Fat stacks, as the kids would say. I am the kid.
You are a kid, and you are saying it. So
That's right.
I guess that's true. Thank you so much, Coco, for the Gengar mail. If any other students out there would like to send us a Gengar mail, you can do so by sending it to wwopokemon@gmail.com, and we might even read it on the lesson. Might.
If you're good and say I'm
Might.
cute.
I will say this. If you include stuff like poems or essays
Or artwork.
Hello,
or love notes
it's-
to me.
or love
you
notes
prioritize.
to Corbin, it's a much higher chance that we'll include it in the lesson. All right. But now I think it's time for us to start learning about our Pokemon for today. Does anybody know who that is?
Is it just Decidueye, Professor?
Rowlet.
No and no. Good guesses though. Good guesses. It could always be Rowlet or Decidueye. I don't know. We'll never know.
Is it Houndour?
No, it's not. Close though. Good guess. In fact, keep that in your brain for later on today. Later on in the lesson.
Okay, Houndoom.
No, that comes after Houndour.
Okay, so it's before Houndour then.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because
Is
we did
it
not learn
is
about
it
Houndour last week.
is it Corviknight, Professor?
No, but close enough that I'll give it to you. We are learning about Skarmory.
Oh, it's
this week.
Celesteela, the Ultra Beast. That's why we talked about Ultra Beast.
that's right. That was the clue, Mr. Kurt. Did you say so, Professor? What'd you say?
Oh, yeah.
We're not learning about Celesteela. We are learning about Skarmory, the Armor Bird
Oh,
Pokemon today.
Skarmory. That's
even
a cool one.
better.
Another flying steel type, much like Corviknight, which is why I decided to give it to Mr. Curtis.
I knew something about flying and steel resonated with me today.
Yeah. Speak on that. It's like your chakra is
resonated with me like dong, like metal steel resonates because it's metal, like dong, like the dong, right?
Yeah, you see, I'm listening, and Portia's not playing a laugh track, so.
I thought that
wasn't
was
that-
good. I thought
wasn't
that was
that
good.
funny.
Yeah, it wasn't
So-
very funny.
Corbin, look at me, Corbin.
Yes.
Have
What's
you seen a Skarmory before?
Not in person. I've seen the artwork that the Goldenrod City Steelers football team uses, but that's it. I have not seen one in person, unfortunately.
Oh, I did not know that Goldenrod City had a football team, and it's the Steelers, you say?
Yeah, because
Wow.
they're mascots of Skarmory, so that's why.
Whoa.
A steel type. A steel
Hold
type.
on, wait. So their name is the Steelers because their mascot is a steel type Pokemon,
Yes.
and not
I think
because
so.
normally the mascot is made like afterwards. It's made to
After the
represent the name of the team.
Professor, believe it or not, I did not create this football team. They've been around for a long time.
Corbin, are you
I
sure
don't
you
know
didn't
the
create this
order.
football team?
I did not design and to figure out what came first. It's always the question: what came first, the mascot or the football team? And I don't know. Okay, I just know that I do watch them on the TV sometimes.
Okay. But so you've seen a Skarmory there. Would you like to see a Skarmory in person?
I would be honored.
All right.
I don't.
I have one.
I don't know.
Yes, Mr. Curtis.
Do we have enough classroom space for that, Professor?
Yeah.
Skarmory, okay, all right, yeah. But I'm gonna take a step back over here real quick.
How big is it? How big is this thing? Are we talking Moltres big? What's going on here?
It's about 5 feet tall.
Oh man, that's almost 6 feet. That's a lot. Okay, let me clear out here.
Listen, this classroom can hold like up to 10 students. I think that's plenty of room.
Right, and comfortably one, which is just me. So I'll still go back up though.
Okay, all right. Anyways, here is a Skarmory.
Ooh, very
that's
good.
a fierce looking thing. Ooh. From this angle, from the way the light's shining, it almost looks white a little bit, but it's not. But I know that there is a special word for white in an old language, and it's Blanca. And that's what this is reminding me of, and I feel like I need to call this thing Blanca. Just throwing that out there.
All right, well, you know what? Ruminate on that for a second, Corbin. Think about that, and I would like Mr. Curtis actually to describe this Pokemon to us.
Of course. So we have a sharp head, and
write this down, Corbin.
Shing.
Metallic, kind of like
everything, honestly.
Steely gray,
Shing.
metallic body. And with some darker steel rings around the neck, and then some, outer flight feathers that are, silver steel, and then underneath. Excuse me, Skarmory, if I could just lift up your wing
Blanca.
here.
His name is Blanca.
Blanca. Excuse me, Blanca. And see these bright red ones down here. These are pretty good.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Well, hold on. I'm sorry.
What?
Corbin, why are you making sound effects?
I thought you told me to make sound effects for this thing or something.
No.
Did I mishear you? I thought you said.
I think the professor told you to take notes. But hey, well,
yeah, I did say take
I'm
notes.
taking auditory notes with it.
Look,
I'm letting people know what it looks like.
Oh, that's so funny. But hey, look what we got down here. Oh my god.
Oh wait, hey, whoa! Where are these guys coming from?
Look at these little guys.
Oh my god, they're so small. They're like baby Skarmories?
I guess so, and they're definitely not a different Pokemon. It is just baby Skarmories.
Yeah,
but these are a little bit
smaller.
chubbier. A Skarmer Mimi.
Oh, the baby. I got something
Guys,
perfect
I don't
for
have
this.
the qualifications to enter new Pokedex entries, so you can't. It's just a baby Skarmory.
Oh, somebody's gonna have. This is too cute to imagine. Somebody's gonna have to draw it and send it to us, so we can send it to other people and post it on social media.
It is so cute, and I see
It's very
Mr.
cute.
Curtis
And
is
I've got-
getting pretty close up to him.
I've got a perfect thing right here in here with my pocket of leaves and other plant material. If
I want this one.
Blanca, if you'll get out of the way real quick.
What?
Oh!
Whoa!
Yeah, put your back into it, Mr. Curtis.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Stop, please! Stop!
Yeah. And you like that, don't you? Yeah.
No! Don't.
that.
Okay, I'm gonna protect this. This one's mine. You can't touch it. I'm gonna call him Shingles.
No.
Okay. So, for the virtual students at home, Mr. Curtis is, I don't know, Mr. Curtis, you want to describe what you're doing?
Well, I'm toughening up the little ones.
He's beating
over
them
here,
with thorns and bushes and sticks.
Yeah,
what are you
he
doing?
does have some bramble bushes and some hard thorns that he's just slamming into these babies. And I gotta say, they kind of look like they're having fun.
Yeah.
What?
See, they're enjoying it. And
Hold on.
beating's a strong
Shingles,
word.
you want to go? You want to join them? Okay, all right. Just be gentle, Mr. Kurt. Oh! Okay, all right. You didn't have to hit that one so hard. That one's mine.
Well, we have to toughen you up too, Corbin. We have to toughen you up too.
No. I'm not made of steel, so you don't need to smack
Not yet.
the poop out of me. Okay, all right. No.
Yeah.
I don't think that's necessary.
Well,
please don't do that.
Well, so Blanca's chicks are here in the class, and they're not, where they would normally nest, and so we have to help them toughen up a little bit. And
is this authorized? Is this not abuse?
No. This is part of the growing up process.
Look,
of all
they're
babies.
huddling around Mr. Curtis now. They're asking him to smack them more. I mean, they are bleeding a little bit, but that's normal.
It's
Why do you think the wings are red?
love taps. Beating is such a strong word. It's just love taps.
Right. Love
Conditioning.
that.
It's
A lot of
conditioning.
love in that one.
Oh wow, that one, you knocked that one back a couple feet.
Gosh.
Okay, all right. Maybe that was a little too hard. I'm sorry, Blanca. I'm sorry.
I know
Maybe that
Blanca's
was a
sitting
little
over there nodding his head.
Oh.
Knowingly
Like,
saying
yes,
like,
continue.
yes.
All right,
Okay,
Shingles,
okay.
watch out. Be very careful, okay? He's hitting really hard now.
Okay.
Now,
all right,
Corbin,
all right.
this is not. I see you've grown attached to this
Yes.
Skarmory chick. Unfortunately, it's not. You can't own it. It's not yours.
That's right.
I feel like we're gonna get a lot of comments saying that I should have it, like a lot of other Pokemon. so-
No.
And has that
unfortunately.
ever persuaded me to let you keep a Pokemon?
Not yet, guys. If you donate to $1,000 on Patreon, maybe you'll let me keep a Pokemon. Thank you so much.
Yeah, if 5 people donate $1,000 on Patreon, maybe I'll.
Honestly, we'll do whatever you want. You know what? We'll do whatever. We'll do.
Yeah, but you guys all have to collectively agree. It could be like a genie's wish scenario. I might like.
We'll skip ahead to do Decidueye then. That's the case.
$5,000 a month. We'll do Decidueye.
Yep, you heard it here.
You heard it here. You heard it here in the middle of the Skarmory lesson. Hope you didn't skip it.
We will write that in a contract in baby Skarmory blood.
I'll type it up and I'll send it out. I mean, it's not written in anything like that. But I think that'll do it for now, little ones. Go ahead on with Blanca now.
Bye.
Wait, were they all in the same Pokeball?
No, I think they snuck in after
They just
Blanca
barged.
came out
They
of the
just
Pokeball.
kind of slipped into the.
Well, I'm
room
gonna
after.
throw this Pokeball, and if they disappear, then I'm gonna assume that they're all in this Pokeball. I mean, it's not unheard of. You put multiple Pokemon in a Pokeball all the time. I mean,
You can do that. You can put Pokemon. Oh my God! You did it! Look! Whoa! Wow.
Yep,
Okay,
they're all
that
gone.
was-
They're all
Oh,
gone.
wow.
And here's the Pokeball. Whoop, into the bottom of the classroom. Now it's intermingled with all the Pokeballs down there.
With all the
Couldn't
other
tell you which
Pokeballs
one it
down
is.
I should have marked it with a Sharpie.
Just add it to the pile, Professor. Add it to the pile.
All right, I think we've beat around the bush enough.
I think you beat around the Skarmory
Beat
chicks
around
long enough.
Skarmory chicks long enough. Let's start reading some Pokedex entries. First one, of course, comes to us from the Johto region. It says, its sturdy wings look heavy, but they're actually hollow and light, allowing it to fly freely in the sky.
Hilarious, Professor.
That's not funny. He was.
It's just a Pokedex entry.
No, I was still laughing at your previous joke.
Oh,
Well,
Focus,
if you want to
focus,
catch
Mr.
up to
Curtis.
us, Internet Explorer, we're ready to read entries now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
All right. The next entry says, after nesting in bramble bushes, the wings of its chicks grow hard from scratches by thorns.
Okay, again, so it's
see?
good for it.
Yes, it's a hard knock life as a Skarmory chick. Yeah. 'Cause,
Oh my gosh, Skarmory chick crop tops on the merch store we don't have. How about that?
On the Morch store we had.
on the Morch store.
On the Morch
Yeah,
And they
store.
can have, like-
it's a merch store that delivers right to your porch.
The Morch.
What if I don't have a porch?
Well, you better get one. You better grow one.
Grow and that's the lesson for today. Grow your own porch.
Grow your own porch. Exactly.
I'll have to go to the mail birch store. They deliver directly to my mailbox.
A great idea. A fine idea.
Oh, I was thinking as for a t-shirt. So it says Skarmory right across the top, but in that like metal band font, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's all
yeah.
like,
Yep.
like really squiggly letters.
Stylized and yeah.
Yeah. You can barely like you can only like really see that it says Skarmory if you like squint your eyes or look at it from an angle. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not Skarmory chick. I think Skarmory, and then below it in pink, chick. Like that. You get a little contrast there. You get the metal font, and then you got the nice little cutesy font.
And it's like a tiny little Skarmory that's like bleeding, but it's happy about it.
Honestly, I think our merch ideas are golden. I think we should just end the Patreon and just do it a merch store and just make even double.
There you go.
I'm that confident in us and our t-shirt ideas.
$7,000 a month on Patreon, and we will.
We'll
close
open
our
up a
Patreon.
store for you to spend more money.
We'll close our Patreon and open up a store.
Exactly.
That's a threat. All right.
That's a
The next
guarantee.
the next one says, the feathers that it sheds are very sharp. It is said that people once used the feathers as. What do you think they use them as?
Well, something
I'm gonna
sharp
say
and
Yeah.
metal. Sharp and metal.
needles.
Tweezers? Tweezers.
What?
Needles,
I'm sorry,
like
what?
needles, like shots.
Needles. Okay, I thought you were saying Weedles.
No.
What?
No. But you can shoot up a Weedle if you want with. I don't
Okay.
know, endorphins.
Corbin says needles. Mr. Curtis, what did you say?
Tweezers.
Tweezers, okay. I mean, those could all be possible things.
Chopsticks.
Okay, yeah, I guess, yeah. Or any kind
Floss.
of cutlery. Floss? No, that's crazy.
Floss?
That's insane.
That's insane.
Dental tools.
Okay, anyways, it is said that people once used the feathers as swords.
Ah, it was close.
See, I couldn't imagine that they would be particularly good swords. Like,
Because they're hollow, right?
they're hollow and very light.
Yeah, that would be very
So,
good.
like, sure, they'd be easy to swing, but, like, they kind of just, like, bend when they hit people.
Same.
Well, there's they'd be great as like a ribbon sword, I bet. You know, ones that bend and flex and kind of whip around.
They call those whips, Mr. Curtis.
No,
They
but
call
it's-
those sharp whips, Mr. Curtis.
But
Yeah,
they're
come on.
metal. They're metal swords. They're like
They're real.
Let him have this, Corbin. Come on.
Yeah, no,
right.
they sound really cool.
ribbon metal swords.
Just because you keep saying it doesn't make it true.
No, he was using the talk to text into his into his Rotom phone.
Here's a picture right here. See?
Oh, look at that. Okay, that's a real thing. Okay.
Yeah. You thought I was lying?
I'm sorry. I thought you were making stuff up again.
Yeah, just go ahead and post that picture onto the Discord, Mr.
Yeah,
Curtis.
if you could, please.
Yeah, if you could, just make sure you put it just right now,
Right now,
here
and then that
on
way,
Wednesday.
That way when people see this
Gotcha.
later, they'll know what it means.
Yeah, at this, right now, so it's at this time, on the lesson.
Exactly. Yep. No, I'll definitely do that. I'll do that.
Okay, great. You'll definitely remember. Excellent.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And by remember, I mean do now. Anyways, let's move on to the Hoenn Pokedex entries. The first one says, it's the first one. It says, Skarmory is entirely encased in hard protective armor. This Pokemon flies at close to 190 miles per hour.
Whoa!
It slashes its foes with wings that possess sword-like cutting edges.
Yeah, that's a sword flying at you 190 miles an hour. Not a good way to go.
I mean, it's probably a clean cut. Quick and clean.
That's true. Yeah, I'd rather have that than drowning.
Is the way that I'm feeling tonight.
What's up?
Quick and clean.
Quick and clean?
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you. The next entry says, Skarmory's steel wings become tattered and bashed in from repeated battles. Once a year, the battered wings grow back completely, restoring the cutting edges to their pristine state.
Pristine, shiny.
So the original state, they don't get stronger. They don't come back stronger.
No, they come back.
They get battered throughout the year, so they come back stronger, back to the original strength because they're weakened throughout the year.
Right.
It kind of makes me think, though, that they lose the tattered and bashed in ones and grow back completely new ones. That's kind of like what I would think.
That's
Right.
how it sounds.
That's how I would interpret it.
So that makes me wonder, what is Skarmory eating that allows it to grow metal like this?
Probably someone's roof.
Someone's roof.
Yeah, like a tin roof, like a metal roof or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Skarmory just flies right down and starts chewing on it. And then
I was about to say it just same thing as the Steelix, but actually Steelix are known to eat underground rocks and minerals and stuff. So that's not a good comparison.
Skarmory could eat some, maybe a power line or two, something like that. Maybe your fridge.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know what is easily available to a Skarmory for it to be able to, create hard wings like this. I mean, maybe other rock type Pokemon. Maybe it eats golems or magnemites or something.
It's definitely, I tell you what, it definitely eats a cutie fly, because who doesn't? Am I right?
I mean, I'll pop those in just, any day of the week.
Just for fun. Yeah, just to watch them suffer.
A little treat for me.
Right, exactly. Treat for me, a nightmare for them.
Sitting and munching. I like that.
T-shirt, treat for me, nightmare for them. Cutie fly on it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, cutie fly, and then underneath the cutie fly, it's somebody with their mouth wide open, just about to completely consume this cutie fly.
Yeah. Oh, horrifying! Wow.
I love it.
We've sold
okay.
50.
Okay, one more from the Hoenn region. A Pokemon that has a body and wings of steel. People in the past used the feathers fallen from Skarmory to make swords and knives. So to make swords and knives, right? So it sounds like they'd take a couple of them and maybe
They
smelt
probably
them
just
together.
layer it so it's like not hollow. They probably just take like 6 different Skarmory
Multiple,
wings and
yeah,
just layer them, mold them together.
I wonder if we could go to like a museum somewhere here in the Johto region and just like see some of these some of these like ancient Skarmory forged swords. Skarmory
Do they
swords.
have a museum like that here? I don't know. Even if we do, I'm sure Mr. Curtis will get banned from it for stealing. Like he did.
No,
Maybe.
no.
I mean, hey, maybe the next time the mayor of the Goldenrod City almost dies, we'll get a memorial museum for them.
That would be good.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Like the Gligar, yeah.
Yeah, like the mayor's memorial rock climbing
Jim. Yeah.
Again,
Jim.
he's
Wasn't
alive.
it Jim?
He's alive.
Yeah, well, but he was dead for a little bit, and we
Right.
kind of jumped the gun, and I get that.
Right. Yeah. People work really fast to be like, let's memorialize this guy, and then he came back. What a crazy day.
And I know what you're thinking. Why don't we rename it?
And the answer is no. They already paid for the plaque.
Yeah, and he's gonna die at some point.
Right. We waste the money and make it again.
You know, how often do you get to see the impact of your legacy while you're still alive? Right.
Honestly, I dream
And
of
like,
that.
why can't you be memorialized when you're still alive?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
If you're that good.
T-shirt.
I like how we've set up the straw man and are just mercilessly attacking it.
Yes. That's how I live.
Okay, moving on from the Hoenn region and into the Sinnoh region, there's one entry here. It's pretty short. It just says, despite being clad entirely in iron-hard armor, it flies at speeds of over 800 miles per hour. So we're in like...
But not more than 190.
Yeah, so we're between 180 and 190.
Okay, good.
Corbin, you're paying attention, and I like that. It's very
I'm here
good.
for that. Now, Now you said something about it being glad that's entirely covered in armor. I didn't catch that. What'd you say?
Being clad entirely in armor.
Oh, okay.
Iron hard armor specifically.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now it does say iron hard, and they look heavy.
Yes.
So maybe they're not.
Go on.
It's just.
He's on to
It's
something.
interesting because they just keep touching on the fact that it's like. It's like iron hard, right? It's hard like iron. It looks like iron, but it's hollow. I mean, maybe it's not really.
It tastes like iron.
Maybe it's just not. Maybe it's just not really metal. Maybe it's just like really hard.
If it looks like if it looks like iron, tastes like iron, smells like iron, it's iron,
Hits
buddy.
like iron. It's iron, dude.
I love the smell of iron in the morning, though. That's true.
Let me point to the last Hoenn entry where it says a Pokemon that has a body and wings of steel.
There you go.
There's no. It's not like steel-like body and wings. That is just saying it's straight up steel.
That's it.
Which is different from iron. By the way, we should point out.
Yeah.
So Hoenn and Sinnoh, get together, figure it out.
Yeah, come on.
All right, let's see here. There's one entry from the Unova region. It says it's heavy-looking iron body. Iron again. Iron, steel, interchangeable. Who cares?
Who cares?
Is actually thin and light, so it can fly at speeds of over 180 miles per hour. Very similar to what we've already heard.
But about 190.
Well, I mean, certainly not more than 190.
Not more. No, I didn't say that.
I mean, and not even at 190 because the Hoenn entry says this Pokemon flies at close to 190 miles per hour.
Close, not quite.
Right, of course. Not quite.
Not quite. So 189, like 189 max
That's it.
for sure.
Not even 191. If you think about it, nope, not gonna happen.
Maybe 189.99, maybe.
If you're lucky, if you get a little bit of updraft,
It's asymptotically approaching 190 miles per hour.
But never touches it.
Now,
Never.
I can't help but notice that when Mr. Curtis said a big word, you complimented him, Corbin. But I just said asymptotically, and I didn't get anything. Nothing.
I
from
noticed
you.
it,
Well,
Professor, and I thought it was
first
great.
of all, I see the thesaurus on your desk, so I know that you were preparing for that. Number two, it's Mr. Curtis we're talking about here. You're a professor. It's kind of like you're just kind of doing the bare minimum by saying big words now. Like, congrats, you're a professor.
can't-
But like for him, it's Mr. Curtis. Come on.
I can't wait until the region that the thesaurus Pokemon is native to gets added to the Pokedex so we can read about it.
Oh, me too. I think Tyrantrum evolves from it, right?
Maybe, yeah. Have you ever seen a shiny thesaurus?
I have not. No.
They're pretty crazy, man.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Are you messing with me, Professor?
I have to put that on my list. That's a great suggestion, Professor. I'm putting it down on my list of Pokemon I need to go back and see now. Thank you for that suggestion.
Yeah. Just let me know when you figure out what region they're a part of, because I can't remember.
I will, Professor. I'm putting it on my to-do. Top priority. I'm doing it. I'm gonna put it on my
Yeah.
list right now.
All right, moving on. So there's nothing new in the Kalos region. Stupid Kalos.
Come on,
Hate 'em.
dude.
Wow,
hey,
Kalos.
Hey, we got listeners from Kalos. All right, settle down.
Yeah, Coco is.
We have listener from Kalos.
Coco and Becker.
Sorry, Coco. Oh, is Becker also from Kalos?
Well, they're siblings, right?
Okay, we have 2 listeners from Kalos. Those 2, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I want, honestly.
You can only handle 2 at a time.
Well, listen. I'll take Kalos over Alola any day. Those Alolans.
Speaking of Alola,
Oh, hey.
yeah, Alola is very excited to tell you about how great its Skarmory are. So
How
let's hear about it.
great is it?
Its feathers, which fall off as it grows, are thin and sharp. In times long past, warriors used them as swords.
I mean, that's kind of like we already knew that, though. So
Yeah, but like I'd want to see it in action. I want to see somebody use a Skarmory feather as a sword.
I want to see somebody get cut, boy.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily. It just, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it would. It's like, I guess maybe it'd be good for like sliding under armor, like through like
Like chainmail or something.
well, more like plate mail, I guess, kind of like in between the plates. Because it's so thin, it could get in between there. Maybe, I don't know.
Gotcha.
Its metal body is sturdy, but it does rust rather easily. So on rainy days, this Pokemon prefers to stay put in its nest.
Dang, I guess that makes sense because water types are good against steel, right?
They're not bad. They're not bad against steel.
But they're not good against it, not super effective, some would say.
Well, listen, all right, I didn't create the typing system. All right.
That's right.
True. And I didn't name the Steelers, but here we are.
The professor has already, expressed their opinion on, how great the typing system is.
Right.
In that it's not.
Exactly. And that
Got
the best thing we should go off is the egg group.
Exactly.
Right.
And we all
I think
know,
we should go off smell.
we all interesting. And what did Blanca?
Blanca.
What did Blanca smell like, Corbin?
Blanca, honestly, it smelled like a little bit of like metallic paint, and little hints of parsley in there.
All right, so it's a metallic paint and parsley type.
Yeah, basically.
No, of course it is a flying egg group Pokemon, so I guess we could just continue to call it a flying type.
True.
I'm fine with that.
That'll do.
Anyways, what does Alola say? 2 more entries here. The wing feathers it sheds can be processed and made into knives, whose sharpness is recognized by the finest of chefs.
Finest.
Okay.
The finest of
I
chefs.
only
Here in Alola.
I only
But only
cut
in
my
Alola.
I only cut my carrots with the sharpest of Skarmory's knives.
Here at Alola, our fancy chefs only eat you cut things with the finest of knives.
Okay,
from
they never
Skarmory.
said specifically in Alola.
They didn't, but we know they're thinking
Oh,
it.
because our
They are thinking it.
Rattatas and our Raticates, they only eat the finest of foods cut by the sharpest of Skarmory knives.
Right.
'Cause we're Alola.
Fine.
Oh, yum 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 yum.
Yum, 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 yum,
Yum
yum,
yum
yum,
yum
yum.
yum 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 yum.
And don't get us started on our Raichu and the delicacies that
Ah,
they
yum, 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 yum,
Oh,
yum.
yum, 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 right. Cut from a Skarmory knife.
I can see the jealousy in your eyes, you filthy Cantonian.
Ooh, yum, 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 yum. We chefs.
Anyways, the last entry here from the Alola region says, its body is draped in steel armor. It looks heavy, but it can fly at speeds of up to
All right.
185 miles an hour.
Oh,
Finally!
oh.
Hey.
We did it, guys. 185 is how fast.
So I thought it was 190. What's going on? Do these things slow down here?
No, it says
And,
it says close to 190 miles per hour. That's what they said in Hoenn.
Right.
Yeah,
And then
but
everything else says over 180 miles per hour.
Okay. I mean, I'm just saying. I guess you're right. That is close to 190, but whatever.
I mean, it's closer than 184.
It sure is.
Closer than, how fast can you fly, Corbin?
3.
On a good day, if I put my arms out while I run, I can go Mach 1.
Mach 1.
Yeah, don't laugh at me.
Times 0.00000000001. Am I right?
Wow. Okay. All right.
Got him.
Got him.
Got me.
So, Corbin, how fast can you fly if you don't put your arms out?
Oh, probably 6 miles an hour.
And this is straight down to the ground off the roof, right?
No, this is me running with my hands straight by my side.
Okay, but that's not flying.
Right.
I'm talking about flying here.
Yeah, right. No, what I mean is I do that off the roof and the legs keep me up for about a second or two, but I go about 6 miles an hour. So I'm flying at 6 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Now my arms are out.
Kicking your legs.
I can get a good push off the roof and I can go about Mach 1.
So you saying you can kick your legs hard enough that you can fly at 6 miles per hour when you jump off the roof?
Because I'm running 6 miles an hour. By the time I jump off the roof, I'm still going 6 miles an hour. Now, if I put my arms out, it goes from 6 miles an hour to Mach 1. It's crazy.
I'd like to see that.
I'm totally not lying at all.
I'd like to see.
You can trust me.
Corbin running with his arms out and just blow past the sound barrier.
Right, exactly. Please, someone draw that.
Yeah, that'd be great. All right, that does it for the Alola entries. Let's see here. There's some Galar entries here. The first one says, the pointed feathers of these Pokemon are sharper than swords. Skarmory and Corviknight fight viciously over territory. Understandable. They're basically the same Pokemon.
That tracks.
I wonder how fast Corviknight can fly.
Maybe 100 and...
Maybe like 186
miles an hour. Yeah.
Good. Doesn't seem like we have anything that says how fast it flies. Lame. I guess that's something that we're gonna have to measure and find out ourselves.
Yeah, Corbin.
Yeah, find out in a few months.
Corbin, maybe you could do some homework. Come back when we have the Corviknight episode.
Quick trip over to the Galar region.
Yeah.
If you're paying for it.
Next week when we do Corviknight, you can come back with the speed, right?
You got it, boss.
Yeah, definitely come back here next week, Corbin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sounds good. And I'll come back with the speed. Is that what you said, Mr. Kirby?
The flight speed of Corviknight. How fast they can fly.
Okay, gotcha.
Of an unladen Corviknight.
Unladen, right.
I will harness the speed of a Corviknight and put it in a bottle and bring it back.
And Professor, it's so important you say that because Corviknights are known for being laden with...
Laden. I mean, they use them as taxi services over there in the Galar region.
Over there in the Galar region, all those lazy Galarians using Corviknights as taxis.
Whoa, listen, I'll make fun of Alolans.
They pay their fair share like the rest of us in every region, okay?
I'll make fun of Alolans day in and day out. Don't you dare talk bad about Galar. You know what they've been through?
I'm so sorry, Professor.
Well, that's because the Galarians are a marginalized group. You know, you have the people in Alola that are not. If anything, they've been given a little bit too much. I think they'd be knocked down a peg.
Yeah, they should be marginalized.
Yeah, they should. Am I right? High fives, everyone.
No, I don't want to give you a high five.
Hashtag should be marginalized. Let's get it trending. Let's put it on t-shirts. Start a movement.
Hashtag Alolan privilege.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's right.
Okay, this next one's got a weird word in it. I'm going to try my best, but no promises. Still in the Galar region. People fashion swords from Skarmory's shed feathers. So this Pokemon is a popular element in heraldic designs. You think I said that right?
Heraldic?
Think I got that one right?
If that's how you said it, then that's the right way you say it.
How do you spell it?
Heraldic. I think
Herald Dice.
Heraldic.
So Herald Dice, Professor, right?
Herald Dice. Herald Dice Designs, which is, the company that we were looking at to make our t-shirts. Herald Dice Designs, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they make some good stuff. Mostly Skarmory related, but I'm sure we can, because they're here in Goldenrod City, and of course Steelers is our mascots. Everybody knows.
Yeah, it all makes sense.
Everybody knows Goldenrod City is basically synonymous with Skarmory.
Right. Yeah. Totally.
And you didn't make that up, Corbin.
I wouldn't. I just listen. I'm an immigrant here. I don't know anything. I'm just here for the party, and I'm here learning the culture, and that's all.
Absorbing the culture.
That's what I figured out. Absorbing it.
All right, that's it for the Galar region. There's a couple of actually there are Paldea entries, but I don't believe that they are new.
Shame.
Maybe they are. I'm going to read them. Its sturdy, heavy-looking iron body is actually thin and light, so it can fly at speeds of over 180 miles per hour. And since the feathers that it sheds are thin and sharp, people apparently once used them as swords.
Yeah, I think we may have heard that once or twice.
I mean, it's just worded in a different way, but we know that already.
Right, for sure.
Let's see here. There's an entry from the Lentil region. It says, Skarmory flew with such acrobatic skill over the snowfields. Its steel body is hard and sturdy, but because of its hollow bones, it's actually very lightweight.
Okay.
So the bones are hollow, I guess.
It got some good bones.
Yeah. And
right.
actually,
the bones are hollow, not the feathers or the wings, right?
I thought it said that the wings were hollow as well. It doesn't say that here though, but I guess its bones are hollow. Also, sorry, I was a little bit distracted because there is an image connected to this Pokedex entry of Skarmory with its wings closed, and I gotta say, I don't like it.
No?
You don't like it?
Don't like that. Don't like it. I prefer the wings out.
You like seeing the red, huh?
Well, it's not it just looks kind of like, I don't know, goofy with the wings closed.
Folded in.
Yeah.
Folded in.
I can visualize it.
Yeah. All right, moving on. That does it for the regional Pokedex entries. There are 2 unique entries here. First one comes to us from Ash's Pokedex. It says, Skarmory, the Armor Bird Pokémon. Because Skarmory nests in briars and is constantly scratched by thorns, its wings become razor sharp.
Woo!
Yep. Okay, yep, we saw that firsthand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's already metal, but then the thorns, I guess, kind of like sharpen it, I suppose. Like a whetstone.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You think it would be like mangled though a little bit.
It brushes off
kind of like serrated.
It brushes off all of the, the fluff that gets on there, It keeps it clean.
The weak fluff.
That's right.
Keeps it sleek and powerful, ready to fight.
Right.
I don't think any of the entries have said this, but it's also pretty aerodynamic too.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a great aerodynamic design.
Like a little metal teardrop.
Oh, metal teardrop
t-shirt.
Yeah, we've been balling with t-shirt ideas though.
There we go.
Yeah, I know, it's been great.
Should start a merch store.
or a porch store. What'd you call it? Morch store?
Hey, stop making fun of me.
I'm not. It's a great idea. All right. Next entry comes to us from Dawn's Pokedex.
Trainer Dawn has got it going on. Sorry, good.
Skarmory, the Armor Bird Pokemon. Skarmory's body is covered with a steel-like armor. It can fly at speeds of over 100 miles per hour. More than that, Dawn.
Yeah, a little bit more than that, sweetie. Come on.
Yeah, crank those numbers up a little bit.
Crank it up to 185.
185. All right, so that does it for all of the Pokedex entries on Skarmory. Does anybody have any questions? Right. Any burning? Corbin, I see your hand is raised. What's the question?
Why do you guys think my dad left?
Nah, about Skarmory, Corbin.
Oh.
You were holding up a sign that said, I have a question about Skarmory.
Yeah,
what is
what's
it?
I just wanted that to get your attention. Sorry. So, I mean, that was my real question. But if I have to ask a question about Skarmory, I guess I'd say, how far, does it fly or does it glide? Can it fly or does it just glide from treetop to treetop?
No, it flies.
I think it absolutely flies.
Absolutely flies.
Okay, so full on flies. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yes, good question. Good question, Corbin. The very astute observation.
That was my second one. So.
Yeah, no, and I see Mr. Curtis now has his hand raised.
Yeah, do you think the rust that forms on the body of Skarmories is edible?
I guess. No, not. Well, I mean, you won't know until you try, right?
Ah, that's right.
I think it is supposed to. I think it's supposed to rain later on this week, Mr. Curtis.
Hey, Mr. Curtis, why don't you go lick some rust, huh? How about that?
No. And not normal rust. Hey, let me be clear to all the virtual students out there. Normal rust you see on a regular basis is not edible. Please do not lick any rust.
Right, don't
Right.
eat that. Now, if you see a Skarmory, ask first always, then maybe dive in.
Ask first and then face first into rust.
Maybe Skarmory rust, because Skarmory steel/iron is different than normal steel-iron. Maybe
It's organic. It is organic, I suppose.
It is organic, yeah.
Mr.
supple.
Curtis, you know what? Maybe use it as like a seasoning or something.
I could sprinkle a little
on your
Skarmory
Spinnerack.
dust on my Spinnerack jerky.
Oh man, I like this idea you're pitching to me, Mr. Curtis. Tell me more.
All right. Let's focus up here, guys.
Right.
Enough questions. Jeez, you guys have so many questions today. It's ridiculous.
Sorry.
Let's move on to the testing portion. Oh, that's got an email here. It's an email. That's interesting. Let me go ahead and take a Gengar mail.
If it's
That's
an
weird. Let me take a
email
look at
coming
it. It's a
from
video
kid named,
attachment. That's okay. That's an MP4
no.
file. Let me
Well, no,
click
you don't.
on
If that's
that
if
bad
it's
boy.
what's the subject? Does the subject say something about kids flipping over? But
Oh, look at that. Oh my
Ate it.
gosh.
You ate it so
Oh,
hard.
Corbin. Oh.
Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna rewind it and play it again.
Back up. Real
no,
quick.
I don't think that's necessary. Okay, all right.
Oh wait, here's another. So it's
It's another
they'll
angle.
send another video, and this time they edited it so when you land, it does a little fart noise. I'm gonna play it.
Oh,
No, you don't need to do. That's okay. That's
that's so funny, Professor. I love that.
Oh, you
yeah.
farted when you fell.
Oh.
no, I didn't.
Oh
That's
my
an edit. That's an edit. Listen, I don't know a lot about editing, but that's an edit.
Oh, Donnie J has got to see this. I'm gonna get
Yeah,
to
for
Donnie
that. Yeah,
J.
tag Donnie J on that one.
Yeah, here you go.
But don't send it to him. No, he's gonna laugh at me.
All right, Mr. Curtis, bike flip fart kid. Let's move on to the testing portion.
Bike click fart kid.
No, that's not gonna stick.
Oh, that's Corbin's new nickname. I love it.
Bike flip fart kid.
Bike flip
Okay.
fart kid.
Today we, instead of doing a pop quiz, we're not doing that. We're not doing a poem. We're gonna do a pitch a Pokemon today. So I would
Pitch it
like,
up.
yes, pitch it up, pitch it out. I would like for you to pitch me a Skarmory. Let's talk about the rubric here, because there's always a rubric. First one is you must include information we learned in class. Second is you must demonstrate an understanding of the Pokemon's unique attributes and abilities. The understanding is the key there. I want you to make sure we understand this Pokemon. 3, selling points must be unique to the Pokemon we've discussed in this lesson, and as a additional part, these selling points must be for the Pokemon itself and not for a product it provides or produces. So please don't sell me Skarmory swords.
No Skarmory swords.
Aw.
No Skarmory
Or
swords.
seasoning made of rust.
Or rust seasoning.
Skarmory seasoning, rust seasoning. That's okay.
Seasoning.
Sneaseling. Anyways, the last point here is like a little bonus thing. The student who provides the most compelling selling points will get a bonus point. So, that competition that really drives you guys.
Yeah.
To be great. But go ahead, take your time, bring me a great pitch here. I really want to buy a Skarmory, but I just can't. I need something to help me get over the edge.
Okay, you got it. I'll help you get your edge.
All right. Time's up. That's right. I'm timing these now.
Professor.
That's all the time you get. I hope you're done.
Oh, Professor, but I'm not all the way done. But
Pens down.
I'm so sorry.
Pens down.
Pens down, Mr. Curtis. All right.
We be done.
That's it. And I'm going to confiscate this pen from you.
No, Professor, that's my
dumb.
favorite
I'm going
pen.
to snap it in half. Snap.
No.
Oh gosh.
Professor, that's the first. That's the one you gave me on my first day I started as your teaching assistant.
Oh, is it, Mr. Curtis? Then what is this behind your ear?
It's my pen. It's my pen. How'd you do that? How'd you do that?
Crazy. I don't know.
Man, I wish you guys at home saw that. That was crazy.
Wow, and
it's pretty incredible.
you buffed it up. It's not like cracked anymore, and it looks like
Yes, it's to celebrate.
I can feel that it's full of ink.
It's to celebrate our meeting. Yes, this is the day that we met. This is the anniversary of the first time that we met. Mr. Curtis, do you remember?
Is that today?
Aww.
Aww.
Yeah, mark it.
It's really today, June 11th. Aww, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, enough of this. Corbin, please pitch me a Skarmory.
Time to get pitched. Here we go. So we got 2 uses here, good everyday uses for a Skarmory. First of all, you can use its feathers that come off of it to fashion a hang glider. So you can use it to get to point A to point B very quickly and safely because obviously they are sturdy, they're made of steel, but they're also thin and light, and as the Johto entries describe, which makes them dynamic and perfect for flying. So you can always you can strap those little feathers there onto a hang glider and kind of build your own and just kind of glide around the city a little bit and really increase your mobility. And the other thing you can use it for is you can use these feathers for to put a little wood handle on it, and you can use it for a machete used for cutting trees and foliage and underbrush. And because it's good for that because number one, it's already sharp, it's light, and again, it's easy to swing. And the more you use it on sharp foliage and thorns and underbrush, the stronger it's gonna get. And you can also just use that in your backyard too if you want to throw some weeds around, chop, 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 or like you have a rose bush or something. So you don't have to be in a jungle for it, but it'll be nice because the more you use it, it just gets stronger. So there you go.
Okay. So Corbin, you have sold me 2 products.
Oh, dang it.
The exact thing I asked you not to do.
Dang it. Yeah, I realized that when I looked at my notes here. I was like, oh, wait a minute. He's going to get mad at me.
I'm furious here, Corbin.
That's okay. We'll decide to mix it up today.
But you did include some good information.
Professor!
You did include...
I did.
He's shaking.
Yes.
He's shaking with anger. Corbin, please take a step back.
I just want to see if you abide by your rules today.
I do. You know what?
I'm just tired. That too.
That's fair. But as I said, you did provide, things in there about. Well, we'll talk about this after Mr. Curtis goes. Mr. Curtis, let's hear your.
Okay,
pitch.
all right. Hold on one second. Let me just take a quick sip here.
Yeah, get that sap sip.
Get that syrup in there.
Get that sap sip, you sap sucker.
Get that
nice big sap sip.
Get that
sap
molasses
sucker.
down your throat.
Oh, it's so soothing. It's so soothing. Okay, all right. Hello there, fancy man and/or / professor.
No, he's not here today. He passed away.
He
passed away.
I said and/or professor.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Hello, fancy man, R.I.P. and/or professor. Do you have a moment to hear about my good guy, Skarmory? I just happened to be walking through the neighborhood and noticed that your bushes are looking a little...
I'm sorry, I'm busy. I'm really busy today.
But it will only take a second. I mean, I was just walking through the neighborhood and I noticed that your bushes are looking a little brambled and your large land is covered in brush and needs of some scaping. You see what?
How about a machete?
There? Excuse me, sir, on the street. Please keep walking. This is right.
Sorry.
Push that kid down.
As you can see, first of all, Skarmory has sharp wings capable of cutting back all the bushes and brush that you have around your house. And number 2, they fly really fast, over 180 miles per hour, so they'll be able to cover your vast land in no time at all.
Whoa.
And I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking.
Oh, now you tripped and fell.
I know.
Slipped on a banana peel.
I know.
That was wild. Who put that there?
What's going on?
Corbin.
Well, sorry.
Yeah.
He was making fun of me.
I know what you're thinking. Wouldn't flying into brushes at 180 miles plus hours, plus 880 plus miles per hour be a bad thing? Well, not for Skarmory. They actually nest in thorns to make their wings nice and strong, and tough. So they're real tough, unlike me, who just fell on the ground and hurt myself. And hey, can I?
You're being very brave about it.
Can I come over here? Can I go real quick over here? And
God, he's grabbing my collar.
Listen. I know I'm not supposed to sell you on any Pokemon products, but just as a side note, I do want to mention.
Don't do it.
I just want to mention.
Don't do it.
I just want to mention that there's some history there, and that's all I'm going to say. There's some history there with Skarmory's and things that can be done vis-a-vis things that can be made. But anyway,
I'm glad we huddled for this.
But mainly.
So you're saying there's a precedent.
There's a precedent there, and there's money
and a product,
and there's money to be saved. But mainly the Skarmory's here, and really good.
Why buy the milk when I can buy the Miltank?
The milk. Why buy the milk when you could buy the Tauros / Miltank?
Miltank.
That's right.
Yeah, why drink from a cup when you could have the whole udder?
Mr. Curtis, you're not drinking Tauros milk, are you?
I would never.
I think that's spiked with something.
I would never. And think of all the money you could save by getting your own Skarmory today. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Okay, wow, nice bow. All right.
I mean, for the record, I could just change mine to, hang glider. You just hang from its feet, and machete, you could use it to cut foliage, like Mr. Curtis suggested. So, I mean, pretty much just fixed it. there.
But you didn't say that until after me. You're kind of copying me at that point. Yeah.
But it's all implied. You can use it for those
specifically
things.
say, because again, you sold me its feathers, not the Skarmory itself.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think the feathers are attached to? The Skarmory. You're right. I messed up. Go ahead.
And you know what? It's okay. Sometimes we mess up, Corbin, and we learn from that.
I don't, but yeah,
we can pretend like we learn from it.
That's good.
All right. So you guys included a lot of information. Corbin included, that they get sharper when you use them on things, I suppose, and then they just have sharp feathers in general. Mr. Curtis included they fly fast, that they nest in brambles, and that they have a history, that their feathers are normally used for cutting, so it's not an unheard of thing. So it's very good there. So I think you guys both get full marks for 1 and 2 here.
Yay.
Corbin, I'm sorry, man. You gave me 2 products. I can't give you any points for
That's cool.
For 3.
Whatever.
Mr. Curtis, you get full marks here, and then as such, you also get the bonus points.
Oh, thank you, Professor. This
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I
Hey,
think that was pretty fair and equitable, though. So.
Oh, play the music.
It's played. It's been
Wow,
played.
thank-
I'm getting word it's been played.
Thank you,
All right.
Portia.
Well, excellent job today, everybody. Corbin, you could have done better, but that's fine. That's how I end every lesson.
I know it is.
All right, before we end the lesson here today, I just want to point out astute students may have already noticed that we are doing bi-weekly lessons. This will continue.
Tricked ya.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
No.
Did you notice yet?
No, sorry. Yes, of course. It's something that, we weren't sure we were going to continue, but the headmistress has, last summer really spooked the headmistress with the whole air conditioning
AC
breaking.
situation.
And
Yeah,
so
that sucked.
the headmistress is just saying, we're doing the summer schedule again. So look out. What's Corbin, you have the schedule, right? When is the...
Yeah.
If you want to read that out to us real quick.
Well, okay, so starting with Delibird, you started doing bi-weekly, looking
He's
here
talking
through
about
papers,
artillery.
and
You
then
started doing bi-weekly.
technically artillery, we're gonna be back there. So we've been doing it for a little bit now, but apparently the bi-weekly lesson release is supposed to extend into looks like end of August, I think. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go back to weekly starting on September 3rd. So basically, most of the summer. We're not taking a summer break, but we're doing bi-weekly because of that very, very nerve-wracking AC unit.
Terrifying.
Yeah, we don't want to do too much.
Well, no, we love it. We love the AC unit. We just don't want to, crank it to its maximum like we did last summer and just have it just crap out on us.
We have to give it a week
Right,
off.
because there's summer school too, and they got to save some AC for that too.
We have to give it a week off every other week. Otherwise, it's going to be overcooked.
Right.
Well, no, there are still classes here in those off weeks for us. It's just that they, we just have half of the students there.
Right. So half of me, I guess.
Well, no, you're just here on these days. All I'm saying is that less bodies, less heat.
Less bodies, less heat.
Yeah.
But so again, starting on September 3rd, that Wednesday, we'll go back to weekly.
That is the plan. So sorry,
That's the
everybody.
plan.
But hey, if you
Enjoy your summer. Get outside.
yeah, get outside, have some fun. And also,
Yeah, why are you listening to this?
if that breaks your heart, don't worry. We'll still be doing other things throughout these months that you can attend. Mr. Curtis, what's one thing what's one extracurricular activity that we do that the students can check out?
Well, you could totally check out our my amazing doodles that go on Patreon.
Okay, one more thing, Mr. Curtis.
I mean, I don't know what else you would want to look at besides my doodles, but maybe
Everything else.
our Sunday streams on YouTube.
Ooh.
Yes, every Sunday at 7 p.m. we will be continuing to stream. So go check that out. It's been a lot of fun. I'm definitely enjoying it. It sounded sarcastic when I say that, but I am enjoying it.
Yeah, no, they are fun. So go on the YouTube. We'll be active there. So if we're not posting, you can still hang out with us on Patreon, on
Exactly.
YouTube, Discord. There's ways to hang.
And all of those ways can be found in the link in our description below. So go ahead, take a look at that. But I think here is a good place to end lesson. So, till next time, class is dismissed.